What's going on? You're tuned in to the All Points Podcast. We are the freshest crew. And I go by the name of A2.
It's Mall Midwest.
This is Kyle.
This is Tim in the corner.
Yeah. And today, we're doing something special. We are doing a new episode in the new area.
Yeah.
Where we are going to be residing for the next, 2-3 years.
Maybe. But yeah, if you're looking on the video, we're in a temporary, or it's a new space, but it's under construction.
Yeah.
But I was just so excited, when you get a key to your new house, you just want to go in there and just lay on the floor for a little bit,
Want to break it in.
Yeah, break it in. So like
whatever that means.
Don't expect this layout for too long. Don't expect the echo for too long. But we're here.
Yeah, man, we out here. And so if you want to come by.
Exactly. Well, in an undisclosed location, but it's a lot more private. We won't get random, random guests. Well, hopefully. Hopefully.
It just depends, because NLE Chopper walked through here sometime last year. You think he would have walked in here and got behind the mic?
Maybe. I don't know. I don't know.
See, we got an open mic, so I don't see why not.
Yeah. So
speaking on that though, why do we got an open mic?
Well, Jonathan showed up.
He showed up, but then somebody showed up on his ring.
Yeah,
I think they were trying to sell some internet. No. So he had to go handle that because dude came back.
He spotted when it was weak, right?
Exactly. So I don't even know why we got this mic on the table.
Yes.
Go ahead and I would if it didn't cost so much. But how y'all doing, man? We look. Tim came through.
He came through.
He stepped up.
He
stepped up with the Peeps Pepsi.
Only I can step
Limited
up.
edition.
Limited edition.
Nah, man, that's the peepsy. We already said that. It's the peepsy.
The Peepsy.
See, I don't even want to drink it though, man. I mean, I do. I want to taste how it is.
It's
but
cute. I feel like Andre the Giant, with this small can, that infamous picture. Should we crack it open?
Yeah, you might.
Absolutely.
Might as well. We going down a rabbit hole on this one.
Dang, that was synchronized swimming right there.
Right.
All right, cheers, bros.
All right, yeah, cheers.
Cheers.
I ain't drinking
So
it
he hit it
again.
like Stone Cold and just splashed it everywhere.
Oh, that aftertaste.
Tastes sweet, tastes like a peep.
Tastes pretty goddamn good.
You see, I ain't had a peep in a long time.
I mean, but it's like one of those things you can always remember. Like,
Yeah.
if you tried it as a kid during Easter time, it's going to stick with you.
But that's fucking sweet.
It's very
so
sweet.
sweet.
It's like super
Tastes like
sweet.
cotton candy or something.
Yeah.
I mean, marshmallow is what? Just a bunch of sugar. So they took the sugar and put it with more sugar, and now it's carbonated.
Yeah.
Yeah, have y'all had like the real sugar Pepsis? Mm-hmm. It kind of reminds me of that.
I can see little kids going ape shit off this.
Yeah, and then get that sugar rush, so they gonna go extra ape shit. I mean, all right.
That's
I'm
gonna
gonna
be
finish
a ton
it
of those
though,
in
because
Easter
we don't waste no
baskets.
motherfucking product. But
Exactly.
right.
But it's not.
So-
Yeah.
if you're tuning in, definitely try it, and then also check your blood sugar levels right after, because that shit'll skyrocket.
Facts. I've already done it.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Well, how's the rest of you guys' week's been going? Besides the peepsy.
I mean, did I tell y'all that pretty much this whole week is just me just fucking around? Oh
No.
So here's what happened, right? So we had this thing where we have licenses for the stuff that we can issue, right? They didn't pay it, so we have no licenses. We can't issue anything to anybody.
Yeah.
So
That's how they starting the year out. They
Pretty much.
They ain't handling their business.
How do y'all function?
Waiting on that tax return.
I can't say the company.
Yeah,
but
of course.
They
Starts
fucking-
with, rhymes with.
Yeah, they be fucking shit up all the time. And here's the problem. Here's the big problem, okay? It wasn't even like 2 years ago where I'm like, okay, I need to get somebody on this carrier, right? And I look at the dashboard and it's like, yeah, your bill is past due. You can't you can't sign anybody up. So they just don't pay their bills. That's all it is.
That's ghetto.
That's hella ghetto.
It
made me so mad.
What kind of company don't pay his bills?
Hey, listen, they give me free days to bullshit, so I ain't too mad at them.
Because, okay, but
So
when they can't pay you their employees, that's when you gonna get mad.
So you just been chilling. What you been doing during your downtime?
So I learned a new skill, so I know how to do. This is like my pandemic. I learned how to do knitting, crochet. I've also learned how to speak French. You know, like for real.
I mean, yeah.
For real, all I've been doing is like just organization and shit, just like getting everything back in order because I've been fucking up a little bit with the inventory. But you ain't gonna talk about that.
You know what? I do that too. When I don't have nothing to do, I just organize my hard drive, like delete old files and move them to like the other storage.
Get all them big
Such
titty
a
pics in
government
there.
stooge.
You gotta organize.
Government stooge.
No, just makes your workflow a lot easier.
I mean, it does though, because like right now everything is in order. If I need to
Yeah.
issue a specific device, I just pull that bitch off.
Are you physically organized?
Yeah. Nah, I have to do that because there's this thing that's like, so we have this like legal hold thing. So if we issue one of them, I'm gone. So yeah,
No questions asked.
no, because it's like those are people who like really fucked up, who like are like at risk of costing the company a bunch of money.
Yeah.
Wow.
So if we like wipe their device, if we issue it, anything like that, yeah, we're just out the door.
It's like that time that one guy damaged that plane and didn't tell nobody.
What guy was that?
I think you knew him very
Yeah,
well. Yeah.
And it was like, I think I remember it was like the plane got damaged and then they still took off.
They still took off.
Yeah.
He didn't tell nobody.
Yeah.
And then
Would it be a person that resides in the South or in the
definitely,
upstate?
Definitely in the South now.
Yeah, he's in the
okay,
South
that
now,
guy.
yeah.
That guy.
Yeah.
But we won't talk about that.
Yeah, we don't want to talk about
Definitely
J5.
got fired.
We don't want to talk about J5 at all.
Damn.
You know, he came back to Snapchat.
He did, yeah.
Yeah.
I was proud of him. He came back for like 5 days and then he's already gone.
Yeah, there's just some jobs I think a comedian said it. There's some jobs you just can't be bad at. You can't you can't be bad at certain jobs and like pilot's one of them for sure.
No, but what about? I mean, since you're talking about pilots, what about the planes that almost was like running into each other? It's like 5 instances within the past. Like, yeah, y'all ain't heard about that?
You can't smooth that incident over with free vouchers. I'm just like, that's not. You can't just be like, here's a free ticket for your next travel. Nah,
For you, maybe.
nah, you got to throw in some change with that. Like, there's like, I want like a couple free vouchers. You know.
Wait. So they only gave him like a voucher for like 1 free flight or something
I
like
don't
that?
even know. But I'm just saying, like,
You give me at least 3 of them,
I'm getting off that plane angry.
Oh man, it's happened all the time. Like there was a time when I was coming back to Wichita from Los Angeles, and like it was some bad turbulence. So like we're just coasting. You know, I'm just sitting in my seat, just chilling and whatnot.
First class, you know.
Yeah, you know, because that's how I travel.
I know.
That's how I travel. Yeah. And then just out of nowhere, we hear, and then the plane just dips.
You zero gravity for a second.
It was, oh man, it was like that. I was like, you know, but it was only for like, you know, like 2 seconds. So then it dropped a little bit and then it came back up. And then the pilot comes in, he's like, sorry about the turbulence, ladies and gentlemen. We just hit a pocket. We're going to be fine. You know, so he's just like,
What you mean? How you hit pockets? What's a pothole in the sky? Like, what is that?
get last guy.
What is that? How do you do that? Like,
shit.
that's why I fall asleep on airplanes.
Yeah.
I can't.
You can just wake up dead.
I'll just listen to my music. No, I gotta, just awareness.
You put on some calm music and
Unless
just
I'm
fall
like,
asleep.
no, I ain't gonna say that on the mic.
No,
Go ahead.
go ahead and say it.
Unless I'm under the influence of some substances.
I mean, homegirl is bringing over some edibles tomorrow. And so I'm going to save one of them for our next little endeavor. Because I wanted to
Trip
go
out of town.
Huh?
The
Yeah.
all-in-one gaming convention.
No, I mean like on the plane. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh,
Because I've gone on like bus trips and shit like that, you know, under the influence of life.
Yeah, for sure.
take the edge off.
Yeah. But I want to do it on the plane. I mean, like for me, I fall asleep on the plane like immediately.
Yeah.
Because, you know, you stay up the night before And then, like, if you're going long distance, you stay up like the entire night, and then as soon as you get to that international flight, just knock out.
That's your game plan.
Yeah.
That's how you.
Because then once you, because you'll knock out like, at least for me, I'll knock out like a good 6 hours or whatnot.
Because you've been on some hours flights. Like
Yeah,
the longest flight I've ever been on, I think is 2 hours, but it doesn't mean nothing because of time change.
Yeah, right.
Like it's like going to Vegas, it's like 2 hours, but once you land, only like 30 minutes. With like the time change makes it to where nothing happened. But I've never been on a plane where it was like hours.
No, it's not that bad. I mean, like, okay, I say it for myself because I'm compact, so I can fit in like every one of them seats.
Yeah.
You know, I can put my feet up.
Yeah.
But
when you're me, you sitting like this the whole time.
Yeah.
You know, because they fit the two big niggas on one row.
Big body takes up both lanes. No, I'm
stupid.
So, yeah, I couldn't do that.
Nah, you gotta do an international flight, man.
I just can't pick a place I want to go.
Go to fucking Europe. It's like a 12-hour flight to London.
I'm scared to go to places where they don't like Americans.
right.
Then you can't go anywhere.
Exactly.
You really can't
Oh,
go anywhere.
you just gotta like, hey, I'm willing to lose it all. Like whatever happens, happens.
I was told if you're white and you go international, just say you're from Canada. You'll be all right. You'll be all right.
Yeah. There's a suspicious lack of you saying A. I don't know about this Canada claim.
You don't want to get Brittany Griner and end up in jail.
Oh man, I was thinking, make me think about Vietnam.
Hey,
when I almost got Brittany Griner.
Congratulations to Brittany Griner. You know, getting signed to a
she
WNBA.
did.
I mean, it was.
I heard she took a pay cut, but
Nah,
I mean, they don't really pay them a lot in the first place.
that's true.
you know how to boost the sales of women basketball, right?
Yeah, cut them shirts up a little lower.
Oh,
Stupid. Well, you can see washboard abs. Like
Hell yeah, you slapped him, motherfucker.
No, man, they need to do fantasy basketball league.
they already did. It was ghetto.
For
It was
women.
on. They already did. It was on
Really?
like Instagram.
Oh.
You know, you know what I'm talking about.
You gotta do it official.
They had all the BBLs out. They was dribbling the ball. Everything just bouncing all over the place.
Like they have fantasy football. They should do fantasy like game like fantasy basketball. Tim knows what I'm talking about.
I know what he's talking about.
What am I trying to say?
Like fantasy, you go on the app, you draft people.
Yeah.
You pick professional players, and you win.
You want
Like I
that
did
with the
this year.
WNBA?
With WNBA, because then I will force people to want to watch the sport.
That's
to see
that
how
kind
they-
of fantasy.
to see-
I pay attention every week because you got to be on your stuff for your players.
Exactly.
Yeah.
If they did that with the WNBA, that will force people to want to watch, and then they will watch and see how their players doing for that week, and then people.
But
will
I
win
forgot,
money.
I forgot if it overlaps NBA schedule or do they start during the off season? Because if you got two sports going on simultaneously,
You got two apps.
they gonna wanna watch Steph Curry or Giannis or Ja or somebody, opposed to tuning in watching Homegirl, whatever her name is.
Is there a women's sports that's bigger than men's at all? Maybe like volleyball or something. Well, I mean, I don't even think they got a volleyball for
I
men.
mean, tennis. Don't.
Is it?
more women be killing in tennis than men?
Yeah.
I don't know a
Okay,
single
yeah,
male
probably.
tennis player's name, but I do know the Williams sisters.
Yeah.
Exactly.
The only woman I know is like Mila Janokovic because I found out she made more money than like Venus and Serena, even though she was like not even known. But other than that,
Naomi.
Figure skating.
but I mean, I think it's like the couples one though. That's the one that gets a lot of shine because he's like the dude's on and he like throws her in the air and then catches it with his teeth.
If it's anything with the women, it's like seasonal, like when something's big going on, like set the
Yeah.
Olympics or like a tournament.
See, and it being Women's Month, we need to have a sport for women that men can't get into. Now, it almost feels like a Jonathan setup, but it's not.
Right.
It's not.
I was like,
It really
where are you
isn't.
taking it?
What do you suggest?
I mean, I don't have nothing I can think of right now. But if I was thinking of something, that international launch. No, I'm joking. Nah, man, there needs to be one because like fucking WNBA, like you look into the crowds and whatnot, and it's just nothing but like spots
Like
all in them
empty
seats and
seats.
shit.
Yeah. I don't know. How could you? That's why they should just get rid of the NBA, get rid of WNBA, and just have a basketball league.
Just the BA?
Everybody can join.
You can't
Just men and women
You
playing.
can't have men abusing women on
No,
the court.
they
How
won't
much
be.
sexual harassment gonna happen on that?
Man, you know how
court?
high they verticals is? They would literally be nuts in the face. Like
If a
literally.
man fouls a woman, they get 3 foul shots.
No,
and no one,
because it's equal rights.
No,
it's equal rights, so it got to be the same rules for both sides. Or otherwise, we're trying to make it a handicap.
Every woman that plays has like a nut shot that they can get away with.
No. It should just be, extra foul points. No one stand on the sidelines like they do in soccer, where they get that free penalty kick, and that's how it should be.
So you just want like dudes just to be dominated with it, because like coaches wouldn't even hire women at that point.
That's the coach's problem. Then that's the coach's problem.
No, that's the owner. The owner hires the coaches.
He has an issue. Then the owner has an issue.
Yeah, but he owns it, so he don't give a fuck.
Well, I'm just saying. I'm just trying to boost the ratings.
Yeah.
Or maybe they do need to cut their uniforms a little bit.
Yeah, see, exactly.
No, because then it's like you're going back to the only way a woman can make money is if she's sexualized.
They say sex sells for a reason, man.
Exactly.
Unfortunately, that's just.
I'm saying it right now. If I could make money off of sexualizing myself, I wouldn't be on this podcast right now. I'd be doing that right now.
You'd be doing Calvin Klein underwear ads.
Why not?
It's like,
why not? Shoot, they got it. Maybe that's the sport you're talking about.
What?
I don't know what it's called, but
competitive booby bouncing.
I don't know. Competitive. Just I don't know.
I think we're on the cusp of like a new sport here. We might as well like cut this whole segment so we can get ahead of the curve, right?
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
There's actually kind of an anime about what y'all are talking about. I haven't watched it, but I've seen clips.
I know what you're talking about. Because they was like
the booty.
Yeah.
Yeah,
they got like different booty techniques. This one girl had a move called like the gates of booty lawn. She can use any booty technique she's ever seen. Wow. I'm like, what is this?
I hate anime. I specifically hate sports anime. Because that should be like fucking stupid as shit. Like there's that one.
The basketball one.
Yeah, that basketball
slam
one?
dunk or whatever it's called.
It's like 4 of them.
It'll be like all intense. He's like shooting a free throw and he's like the fucking sweat starts coming off and shit.
Yeah. Or they have like a cooking anime. They got an anime for everything now.
Now that one was funny.
Hey, Food Wars is legit.
Yeah.
I've never seen it.
Yeah, Rhea used to watch that one all the time.
Really?
Don't watch that one in public though.
Of course she would.
Yeah, come on. You walk in at the wrong time, somebody takes a bite and just
yeah, they have orgasms, and whenever they eat, they be like, "Oh my god, that rice!"
No.
But that's what they do. I fucking hate anime.
Whatever works.
But we were saying no, sex sells because you know about Food Wars, though.
I never seen an episode, but I know that
that sequence.
There's an anime out there. And speaking of food, did y'all hear about McDonald's and the Cardi B and Offset?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
How like they broke the golden arc code or something.
I guess franchisees are mad at the Cardi B and Offset meal because they say it breaks the Golden Arch code due to the couple's lyrics and lifestyles.
What?
Exactly. So they're removing the promotions for the Cardi B and Offset movie because
I think
Cardi B and Offset.
I think their image is a little more out there, but since Michael Jordan and what they said, it was like 30 years, and then Travis Scott was like the rebirth of the partnership with a celebrity.
Don't Travis Scott be talking about,
what's the difference between Travis Scott's image versus? I guess they're more out in the forefront. Like
I'm gonna tell you what it is.
What it is?
It's WAP.
Yeah,
it's the WAP.
That's all they care about.
And then obviously what the Migos rap about is
Nobody complained about the hottie sauce at Popeyes though for Megan.
Yeah, that's
Popeyes.
That sauce
they know their clientele,
right? And then same with Sweetie. She was on there. What she rap about? She rap about the same stuff Megan and Cardi rap about.
You know what it is? It's racism for one.
Yep.
It's sexism for two. But the third reason why the franchisees are mad is because just like America, they don't like seeing a strong black couple. That's what it is. They don't like seeing a black woman, a black man getting together as a couple and actually working out. And they hate it. They don't like seeing us together.
That's some truth to that.
Arguing and fighting. Yeah, it's true. Think about when Will and Jada was going through issues. Everybody knew about it.
Yep.
Because they was a black couple that was breaking apart. But as soon as they started doing good, no one talked about them no more.
Right.
But they hated it. They was like, oh, he should leave her, and they wanted to see them separated.
Just like the Jay-Z and Beyonce
Exactly.
thing.
When Jay-Z started messing up, that was like, yeah, that's what we want. We want them to be breaking up.
He's an ex-drug dealer.
Exactly. No one likes to see a strong black couple together.
Yeah, and you know,
making business power moves.
Exactly.
because you guys are talking about basically it's like the sex element of their whole thing, right? Right. So these lyrics, I'm watching you all. If I catch you looking elsewhere, I take a photo with my camera from the corner on the crown of your head. Now, what position do you have to be to take a picture to the crown of somebody's head, right? They've got to be like down below.
Yeah, that's
right?
what I'm saying.
Who's lyrics are those?
That's BTS.
Oh yeah, because they had a meal. They had a meal.
You know what?
It's
Yeah.
obviously communion, sir.
Exactly. Yeah,
You threw me a curve there. I wasn't expecting that.
See?
No, it gets overlooked.
I see what you did
They
there.
don't want to talk about that.
Well, don't nobody want to say nothing.
You're right.
Because they can't understand it.
You're right.
But
No,
if we
you're right.
were like the McDonald's executives and this, that, and the third, who do we believe should be the next celebrity at the forefront of their own meal
OJ the Juice Man.
And I got
that represents that family-friendly
family friendly.
image that McDonald's just loves to put on display?
You know what? For a celebrity, if it's like a family friendly, I mean,
Pete Davidson.
nah,
No.
That was a joke.
they need a Nick Cannon meal.
Imagine all they got
Happy
like
Bundle.
12 different assortments of toys, 12 different toys you could choose for your
This is
Happy
a
Meal.
beefed up Happy Meal.
Hey,
It's like 6 Happy Meals in one combo.
McDonald's, rename your family bundle to the Cannon meal.
You know what? I'm down with that. It's like 2 Happy Meals, a large fry, and a hamburger for the adult.
You just get every toy.
Exactly.
30-piece nugget.
It's one large drink and then like 6 little small cups. So you can spread it around.
It's the only one where you can get a gallon.
Exactly. It comes in a bag like Popeyes. Yes. I can see the Nick Cannon meal. I like
meal.
that.
Comes with like mask, singer, action figure.
It's like a 21-piece chicken nugget. That one extra piece is for yourself.
No, you can't have a 21-piece chicken nugget. That's saved for 21 Savage debut.
Yeah.
However many kids he got, that's how many chicken nuggets it is.
It's
With
21 meal.
Yeah, that 21 meal with the nuggets. You open the box and it says a lot.
I can see them. I can see them doing 21 Savage.
Hold on. If Drake had a McDonald's meal, what would be his menu item? If it's the same thing that I'm thinking right now,
Man, that chicken breast
he
on
would
the
have a
grill.
fish fillet. The Drake fish fillet meal.
A big chicken with no lettuce.
And I want my pickles on the bottom.
The champagne poppy sauce.
It probably
Champagne poppy
It
sauce.
probably come with a vanilla ice cream cone. You sit there licking it. Yeah.
You don't get a toy, you get a handheld mirror.
Go with an apple pie. Oh shit!
I'm mad at
And
that.
on the box of all your burgers is gonna be like some written note from Drake.
It's gonna have little Drake lyrics on the front, inside of the box in the front.
I can see that. I can definitely see Drake having a meal at McDonald's.
I feel like it's gonna happen too. Like he had the deal with Sprite, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, in his early
Yeah.
career.
He gonna revive that with the Drake meal too.
The Drake meal, the heartbreak Drake meal.
Did we already have a Jack Harlow meal?
That was a KFC.
Yeah,
Okay.
KFC had Jack Harlow. Yep. No one knew about that. It was all white meat chicken.
No, he probably had some dark meat. I think his baby mama black. I don't know.
Man, when is KFC gonna have a Bad Bunny meal?
Bad Bunny.
Yeah,
What's the correlation?
that guy, the Bad Bunny. Wait, am I thinking of the wrong singer?
No, I know who
Oh,
you're talking
no,
about.
the
That.
little-
I've never listened to music, but I know who he is.
Yeah.
He's supposed to be like in a
Spanish
Sony
rapper.
movie here soon too.
Wait, for real?
Yeah, he's gonna play some obscure villain is getting his own movie for Sony. I don't know why, but it's gonna be Bad Bunny.
Oh yeah.
He's
no,
like
I
a
read about
luchador or
that.
something.
Yeah. People just love Bad Bunny.
Is that a luchador?
I mean,
He's gonna be a luchador.
oh wow.
shit, yeah.
He's taking that wrestling
All right.
stuff too.
I mean, he was in Bullet Train. He did a pretty good job.
he was actually okay.
Yeah. I mean, he died like right away, but it's not really a
Thanks,
spoiler
Kyle.
alert. That whole like movie is about killing people. That's not a spoiler.
Ruined The Last of Us for me. Ruined Velma. Now he ruining Bullet
Train,
Train.
like, it's not a spoiler. I didn't say. It's not a spoiler.
Look at him. Look at him.
I tried to watch Velma.
Okay.
I only made it like 10, 15 minutes in the first episode.
I ain't even started it.
Got
was
past
in that shower scene, and then the roaches clapping cheeks. I was like, what is going on? Bro?
No, that's literally how random it is.
That's why
It starts off
I
with a
can't do
shower
that shit.
scene, and then roaches are clapping cheeks. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, we ain't doing that.
I literally watched the video where this dude almost made me watch it at first because he was like, the ending of Velma is so different. Like, you guys just don't even know. And he's talking it up and everything. He's like, by different, I mean, it's absolute dog shit. Don't watch it. It's terrible.
No, I want to watch. I need to rewatch it. I need to finish it, I guess.
I was going to say, I didn't know if you got all the way through it.
No, I didn't finish it.
I'll probably end up finish watching it, but I got more important things on the list to watch first.
Of course.
I already saw the ending and I'm like, nope, I'm not even going.
You ain't gonna go back.
Nope.
It's like, I didn't have interest in it before, and then after people started talking about it, I was like, there was like that little bit of like, okay, maybe I'll check it out.
Watch it.
But nah, I'm not giving them money. I mean, I guess technically I ain't, but
Did y'all hear? Y'all see y'all? Sorry, hold on. Are y'all going to watch Creed 3?
of course,
Really?
yeah,
You like the Creed movies?
yeah,
I only seen the first one. I never got around to the second one.
Really?
But I liked it.
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, if you my bad to cut you off.
nah, you good?
But yeah, if you a fan of Rocky, I know it's like different.
Yeah.
They kind of like branched off and made it its own thing.
Right.
Then
I'm just happy with my nigga Jonathan Majors. You know,
That's
just
just 'cause
he's in
playing
everything
a villain
now.
on every
He's in
damn-
everything now.
He's going to be the next Denzel, I'm telling y'all, because they plugging him in and I'm all right with this.
I mean, yeah.
Someone said Jonathan Majors got that like old man look, like that old 1950s like
That red beanie, man.
He looked like
Yeah.
one of the first slaves type. Yeah, man. Jonathan
I saw
Majors.
this one. I saw this one interview. So they was on the red carpet for for Creed 3, and this chick is interviewing Michael B. Jordan. And he's just like talking to her. He's like, yeah. You remember like back when you called me corny? And she tried to play it. Was like, nah, I never called you corny. And then he just had that look on his face like, you bullshitting right now.
No. Everyone's talking about that right now, and it's like everyone's kind of split because there's a whole bunch of black women criticizing Michael B. Jordan because they like he corny.
Yeah, he got that history of Joe Budden's like he got the history of talking to white women and why are you talking to our sisters like this on the red carpet?
Exactly.
Yeah.
No.
But she kind of clarified it. I mean, we don't know. That's just only they know. But she said it was from the 7th grade.
Yeah,
and
but he remembered it. He held on to it.
Yeah.
He held on to it.
He was on the bus crying with that snot in his nose.
Exactly. But look at me now. Exactly. Yeah. I'm on this side of the carpet, and you on that side of the carpet.
I mean,
so
she ain't doing bad for herself.
I mean,
she
seems pretty successful.
But she ain't millionaire.
Yeah.
You don't know you pocket watching? She probably got an OnlyFans. No, I don't know. Plus her little
Nah.
whatever she doing.
Nah, she ain't making Michael B. Jordan money.
I mean, but who is though?
But she can go anywhere she want without being, need a Michael Jackson disguise so you don't get harassed.
I mean, true, but
Would you rather have that?
what?
Rather have that kind of fame where you can't go anywhere?
I like to be able to move.
Yeah.
I said I want to be famous enough to where I can still go to Walmart.
You just want your bank account to be famous.
Yeah,
you don't want,
exactly.
I don't want the face.
I still want to be able to go to Walmart. That's how famous I want to be.
Go to Walmart at like, well, we can't do it anymore, but like 1 in the morning Walmart.
Yeah.
And some fucking sweats and not have to worry about it.
I don't mind, signing autographs. My signature is just a scribble anyway, so it ain't gonna matter.
I believe
but
it.
like, I wouldn't mind the fame.
If you that famous, you could just send your entourage to go pick up your stuff.
True, but I like to look at my meat before I buy it. That's
But
why
at the same time, you're an
online.
investment, so you put yourself at risk.
True.
I'm gonna have like 5 niggas around me.
Because like D.L. Hughley said, only 2 things are open at 3 in the morning: the hospital and legs. Yeah. So what the fuck you doing at Walmart?
You know what?
That might be
3
the
in the
funniest
morning.
thing
That
D.L.
makes
Hughley
sense.
said.
You said what?
That might be the funniest thing that D.L. Hughley said.
That actually makes sense. Hospital and legs. Yeah. Where?
I think it might be time for a quick commercial break. What y'all think?
Yeah.
We had 29.
Okay. Well, we're going to take a quick commercial break. We'll be back with the All Points Podcast. And we're back. Did you miss us? Yes, you did. Don't lie. Don't lie. So we were during break. We were talking about who was corniest, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And we landed on Bow Wow.
Yes.
Wait, so you're gonna have to explain that one.
Okay, we was just talking about like, you know, the Michael B. Jordan thing, how back then they was calling him corny, but now since he had his rise to stardom, you know, now he hot, they all. But no, then I was like, man, Future gets the title as Toxic King. You know, I feel like the crown of the corniest should go to Bow Wow. Cause this dude is so like he's been caught doing the most corniest things with like posting stock photos of him flexing on private planes. And he riding commercial and all this and that and the third. But
that shit.
He was just like he made a post. He laying in his bed with his do-rag on, like recording a video talking about, man, when I'm at the club, it ain't even the girls that be the most thirstiest. It's the dudes, man. They'll just make their way to your section and just be all up on you. I'm like, man, that's the most corniest shit. And I'm just like, who on the planet Earth is in the club with Bow Wow trying to rush to his section? Like, nobody cares, bro. Like,
Brown. There's some truth to that, and I got to experience it. Last Saturday, I took photos. I took photos of a local basketball team and their cheerleaders. All right, so I took pictures of I did the photo shoot with the cheerleaders. Everyone was cool with the photos. They was all, you know, I snapped the photo, next person, snapped the photo, next person. As soon as I started taking pictures of the basketball team, I snapped a photo. Every single player wanted to see their photo and see if it looked right. So it's like if it looked like the dudes cared more about their appearance on the photos than the girls did. So I think what Bow Wow was saying, there's a truth to. I can see dudes.
But the difference is that you're talking about. You're talking about dudes trying to see what they look like for whatever is getting posted at. But in the club, it's like you would think the girls would be rushing to his section trying to like be a groupie status, but it's the dudes coming over there. Hey, what up, Bow?
It also depends on where he was at. If he was in Atlanta, I can definitely understand why that is. So, right? If he was in Atlanta, I can definitely understand why.
You know why that's happening, though, right? Because Orlando Brown told everybody that Bow Wow got that good pussy. He put us all game.
Yeah. But yeah, I can see that being truthful to like other celebrities who got more star power. But like Bow Wow,
yeah,
nobody's checking for Bow Wow.
Nobody cared about Bow Wow since the whole Soulja Boy and Bow Wow beef that they had.
Yeah,
he pulled up in his Murcielago.
I'm just saying, I saw that Bow Wow was actually coming to town.
Wait, really?
For his birthday bash. Yeah, you didn't see that?
Why would you come here? Oh, yeah, I heard it.
He's having a birthday bash.
I heard something about Pleasure. It's like the Millennial Tour.
I don't even know what it is, but they're having two of our local DJs here are DJing for it. And
was it a club or a
I think
venue?
It was a club. Yeah, they called it Bow Wow's birthday bash.
I bet you it's like
it's gonna be all the '90s babies that came up during that time. But I don't give a shit.
Yeah, exactly.
I was like, Bow Wow's coming to Wichita?
That's how you know you fell off.
Yeah.
You don't spend your birthday in Wichita. Like,
that's kind of what I said.
Yeah.
I said,
in no man's land.
All the places you can spend your birthday, you want to spend it here in Wichita?
It's like, well, I mean, it's got a nice little river.
Yeah, niggas live in Wichita. They go somewhere else for their birthday.
Lil Romeo need to hang it up a long time ago, bro. You need to quit yourself.
Exactly. Like
how much you getting paid to come here? Like,
I mean,
enough, I guess.
A lot.
You getting a new little do-rag?
No, they just probably pay for this plane ticket.
They pay in his car though. He like,
man.
he a couple months behind. They don't ease a little bit.
You know, like you absolutely right. All his groupies are probably our age, or a little bit older, or the little aunties who thought he was cute back when he was young. So they gonna be
trying to be sugar mama.
Yeah, ain't no young PYT liking Bow Wow right now.
Probably.
I'm just being it real.
I bet you it's gonna be one of them situations where like when Coolio came here. And nobody cared. Like he was just sitting in the corner texting. I was like, man.
The fact that he's so like irrelevant. Like he tried to partner up with AEW to do like a promo run with Jade Cargill.
Yes, yep.
And nobody talked about it because nobody cared.
They dropped that storyline so quick. They dropped that storyline so quick.
That's too
Jade
bad.
Cargill. she can get it. I'll go ahead and say it. She can get it.
What's understood ain't got to be.
Hey, I don't.
What's her name?
Talk to Jade Cargill, AEW. I mean, I'm not really into the muscular chicks, but hey, she
I seen her before.
She can put me in a headlock any day.
I'll take Bianca over her though.
I mean, how can you? Sometimes Bianca's edges be kind of frizzy.
You sound like a hater.
I do.
You sound like a hater.
But yeah, that's Bow Wow. They are doing a millennial tour, huh?
Yeah.
And it's just a bunch of. I don't want to use the word washed.
I mean, but
it was like Pleasure P and like
on there.
all the people that was
like
all the like hot acts that was back during the early 2000s.
Wasn't Chingy on there, or is he still touring with
this dude pulling up at state fairs? Oh no, man. Gotta do what you gotta do, I guess.
I mean, but that's the whole thing. Like, I remember, you remember that interview with Drake not Drake, with J. Cole and Lil Pump?
Yeah,
he was just basically like saying, "Don't stop touring." Yeah. I mean, that's like I said, that's your bread and butter at that point. So,
but then I forgot what artist said. The artists that gotta like still tour well after their career's over, they played their cards wrong.
Yeah, no, that's what I said.
There's no reason you didn't establish yourself outside the music industry to like generate income,
like the Rolling Stones.
Different. I think other genres outside of hip hop are exempt.
I know. I see what you're saying, because rock fans are diehard. They gonna see them even if they walking out on strollers,
because their music is timeless. But like hip hop, it's dated because they.
I think what it is though is because like you have some people who are like born after we are, and they're listening to the Rolling Stones because it's like classic rock.
Yeah, that's timeless.
But like a lot of hip hop fans is like quick to hate on like the older shit. Like I remember that was a whole thing with who was it? Like the whole Ice-T and was it Soulja Boy?
Yeah,
yeah, because that whole generation divide there.
Because it's like with hip hop, when you have your run and once your time is up, like, you can't be around no more. Like,
but that's
they don't want you there. Yeah,
XB was talking about, like, you got a good like 3-4 years and then it's done.
Yep.
I feel like some of them though just like to do the shows. Like, for example, I mean, would you say that Tech Nine is washed up there? I mean, this dude, he's still out there constantly doing shows. I think he just loves it.
Yeah, I mean, like, with him, that's a big difference, because he, what was it, like 2 years ago? He did this whole fucking song with like The Rock and whatnot.
Oh yeah,
like, you ain't watched if you like haven't featured.
Yeah, and then it's like your passion and purpose. Like, obviously, he didn't do music to be mainstream.
Yeah,
like,
right.
He did it for the art form, and that's just what he wanted. Other people do it for the wrong reasons. That's why it just looks different.
I mean, especially that Final Four, you know, when they was doing that thing, yeah.
But now they said Flow Rider's supposed to be coming to what, First Council or whatever.
Casinos, yeah. You bring up Tech Nine, I'm over here just like, I can't disrespect Tech Nine because he has a really huge following here in Wichita.
And a loyal base, too.
Yeah, he has like an underground cult following.
It's almost as loyal as like the fucking Juggalos and shit.
But like, Tech Nine, I hate to say this, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get some slack for it.
We ain't never getting him on the show now.
Hey, you about to go to Kansas City too, so you better be careful with
your F's with Tech Nine.
Okay,
he's cool. I don't listen to him like every day, but I respect him. I respect Tech Nine.
Yeah.
Like, I can't say that for other artists, but like he was like mainstream when he did that song with what, B.O.B. Was it B.O.B. that
I wouldn't really say that's mainstream. That's just like your label, you working with your label or whatever it is to get you a commercial.
Yeah, he
commercial
did that
song to see how it goes.
He was getting played there. He was getting airtime because you barely hear Tech Nine on the radio, but you heard him when he did that track with B.O.B. And so, like, maybe that's, you know, I don't know. I would put him on a different category, kind of like what you said. Like,
yeah, he made his lane, and he knows, he established like a solid fan base. And yeah. So it's like he don't need to be like mainstream and whatnot. Because I bet you if he wanted to get a feature with somebody like Drake, he could do it. He just don't want to do it.
You think so?
Yeah, of course.
And
like he's got that name. He's got the name where I mean, the fact that, I mean, it took a while for them to do it, but like him and Eminem was doing some songs together. Right?
Did they do a song together?
They did a song together. It was a while ago. But the fact that he can get a feature like him, he can get a Drake.
I'm curious. Has he ever performed at Coachella?
Probably. Actually, I would be surprised if he didn't.
Yeah, to be mainstream, you gotta have like the complete package and image. Is like
there's posters of you up in like kids' rooms. Around
yeah, so it's just like some people's image as far as whatever they're portraying with their content, like that ain't for mainstream. It's not gonna be marketable. Yeah. So you can't really generate mainstream money off of that. So that's why they stay in that other little lane, the other little pocket or whatever.
I guess you're right, because if he Tech Nine can do a concert here in Wichita tomorrow and he'll sell out.
Yeah,
But it's like that little. He already has his little areas stamped. Like his region is taken over.
But I guess what I'm saying is, if you go to like, I think LA is like not a good example, because they kind of rap like Midwest people. But like,
no,
do you think Kendrick knows about Tech Nine?
Oh yeah,
of course. Yeah. Like all the lyricists, all the like Logic, Joyner Lucas, Tech Nine, Eminem, all Kendrick, like all these people, they all know of each other.
I think they did do a song.
They did a track together.
Yeah, Fragile.
Really, they did a track together.
Yep, 2013.
I'm obviously not a Tech Nine fan.
They've all worked with each other because they're the last of their dying breed that like has that style of rap.
Yeah,
I would compare Tech to almost like a kind of younger in his career chance. Like everybody knew about him, but he wasn't super big mainstream. But he's gonna go to venues and they're gonna sell out. It's not Coachella, but where he goes, there's not gonna be empty seats.
I mean, the first time I heard about him was that one Slacker song, and I think that was like when I was in high school. So he's like I said, he's been around for a long time.
His first Tech Nine song. I don't know. Tech Nine was always just like that juggalo, like white boy.
Yeah, I mean,
rapper. But like as I grew older, I gained more respect for him. So
and he's consistent. I mean, I don't really listen to his music outside of the stuff that's like going like in rotation or whatever. But I ain't going looking for him.
Do you think that's a dying breed? Like you said, the whole lyrics and shit.
The fast rap?
Yeah. Like because it's like the TikTok. It's like microwave raps. It's like something easy, something simple, something convenient. Like it ain't really like Glorilla. Like she keeps coming out with singles, but it's all based off the same formula.
Yeah.
But is it lyricist? Absolutely not. It's just it's a vibe. It's a rhythm. It's the beat. It's like you can put it on in the club. If you perform it at a concert over the loudspeakers, obviously the crowd's gonna move. But
I think the fast rap is like a parlor trick, like a little.
You think so?
Like you do it at the bar, like hey, I can rap fast, like because a good example that I can think of was at the Grammys when they was loving hip hop. Busta Rhymes came out and he did his songs, but he went to that "Look at Me Now" verse. And that verse is only famous because he raps fast.
Yeah,
I don't think fast
but you can't
rap
really
is popular nowadays.
That type of rap ain't really good for live performances.
Yeah,
you can't
only
really
do it to show off his skills.
It's more so like you can record it in a booth like that. But like performing it live, nobody has the lungs to just word for word.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I mean, I seen Eminem do it at the anniversary or whatever it was
at his Hall of Fame. Hall of Fame. Yeah, he did Rap God and or was it Rap God where he broke the record of rapping fast, or was it?
I forgot. It was one of them.
No, that was
syllables.
No, that was it was on I think the same album, but it was like Spider or some shit. Or I know it wasn't Rap God though.
The track that he did with Juice WRLD.
Doom, doom, doom.
Yeah.
It was that one.
Yeah. Monster. Monster is where he broke the
But
record.
I feel like to make an NBA analogy, rapping fast is like dunks. Like back then, everybody cared about like people dunking on somebody or just like windmills or a pretty looking dunk. But nowadays, everybody care about 3-point shots, and I would say that would be compared to like the dumbed down rap, the slow rap, the Happy Meal bars.
I think there is a certain skill, because I know there's a lot of people who can't do it. Like you can give somebody like a year to write it, and they still can't perform like a fast rap like that. It's difficult for a lot of people.
Yeah.
It's skillful, but like it's not that interesting unless you got some lyrics behind it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
True.
Because the whole Busta Rhymes thing. I mean, he really ain't talking about nothing. But then again, the whole song.
He's not, because if you break it down, it's just syllables. He's just using a bunch of syllables that flows together. But at the end of the day, if you break down the subject matter, the context behind it, he ain't really talking about nothing.
Yeah.
It just sounds good.
I mean, it's impressive, but yeah, I agree with that. It's like
Then I gotta go. Then I gotta get it. Then I gotta.
Exactly.
It just rolls off the tongue nicely.
Yeah, and there's other things he'll say like the same words twice, like get it, and then nah.
I miss the themes to rap back in the day, because like Tech Nine with that. A lot of horror rap reminded me of like Brother Lynch Hung. Straight up horror rap talking about, he's a cannibal, eating them nuts and guts all over his stomach. And then there'd be like storytelling, like with Slick Rick and everything like that. But now it's like he said, Happy Meal bars.
Yeah. I think the one thing that I missed from like old school hip hop was like skits and whatnot. Just some random ass shit. Like there was it was Drag On, and he had this little skit where it's like this dude rolls up in a wheelchair. He's like, Rough Riders, I'm a Rough Rider, baby. And then, it's kind of fucked up, but like they're like, giving him shit.
Yeah.
And then he's like, yeah, handicapped niggas can get it too. And then they like push him down the hill and whatnot. Yeah. And it's just like the most random ass shit, but like, like dumb fuck like that. Yeah, it's good.
Was it what? De La Soul? No, De La Soul. They were the first like rap album to have skits.
I think so.
Their first album, The 3 Feet.
It might have been.
Which is actually getting their catalog actually going to stream services. Do you see that?
For real?
Yeah, you can. They unlocked it. I don't know if it's like now you can watch it, but yeah, they actually put their catalog on stream services now.
Yeah.
But I do miss skits. Ludacris had the best skits on his albums, in my opinion.
With Ludacris, man, I don't know. Like, I never really listened to his albums too much, but what was that one? It was on Southern Hospitality. It was like when they was doing the cipher. Like, I make niggas eat dirt and fart shit like that. Yeah,
the freestyles.
Yeah.
No, on I think it was Chicken and Beer. Ludacris had a skit. It was literally called The Black Man Struggle, and it was literally the sound of a dude taking a dump, just the turd dropping in the toilet. It's like I used to have that. I literally had that because I was immature and still am. As my voicemail.
Heck no. But I know Future on his early mixtapes, he had skits, but it was like the corner store, like the Abu type dude. You just hear the chi-ching of the door coming in, and they're like, "What are you doing in my store?" I mean, he probably get canceled for that now. But
if you had like skits and whatnot, I think I would fuck with people like they did with the Tubi thing. So just like play some sounds.
Has that commercial ever aired since then?
I don't think so.
It was just a one time.
Yeah, I think that can only work one time.
Yeah.
My daughter Tubi'd me the other day. We were sitting downstairs watching TV, and it went to a commercial, and then all of a sudden the TV went black. I'm like, what in the world is going on? It was like YouTube Kids, and I'm just like, cast it over, man.
You thought yes. Shit. Oh, man. We're good?
48.
Okay.
Well, listen, we've got another 12 minutes to fill in some gaps here. So we're just going to sit in silence. I
got one for y'all. I felt like a mad genius this week. I was thinking about my oldest kid, and I'm like, man, she about to be in middle school next year. Sometimes kids like to bully her and everything, and I'm like, how do I help prevent that? But then I had a stroke of genius. I'm like, I'm going to buy her a pair of low-top black Air Force Ones. And I'm going to get them dirty.
You're going to send the message, huh?
Loud and clear. The first day, I'm telling you, put your full weight on your tiptoes.
I don't know, man.
Leave you alone.
I don't know, man. The kids might dog her for that, man. You can't come into school with some ashy forces.
You can't be dogging people in black forces, though.
Yeah.
Black people in black forces will hit you after knocking you out. Like, you will be knocked down the ground.
Or something, bro.
I tried.
What's this? Have her eagle fang.
There you go, right? I was saying, who's that dude that did the Try Jesus?
Yes, that dude.
Send her in with that plan.
Yes.
'Cause I fight.
I throw hands.
I will say the jump from elementary to middle school, it's like prison. It's like the yard. Like you going out, like everyone's all cool and nice and fun, and then 5th grade hits and you like the big dog, so no one messes with you, and then you go straight to 6th grade
at the bottom.
Now you at the bottom.
Yeah,
it's just like it's rough. But like the jump from 8th grade to freshman in high school is not that significant because you kind of get it by that time. So
and then I mean, for me, like my older brother and cousins, you know, they had all their people. So when I came in, I already had like juniors and seniors that knew me. So
yeah, I was the same.
You know, kind of have like you said, the prison system. You already got people to look out for you.
Yeah. There was 1 year out my whole life of going to school where my oldest sister and my youngest sister were in 2 different schools, and I was the only one at a middle school. She was in elementary, I was in middle, and she was in high school. And you know, I had to make a name for myself at Brooks, you know, because
you have to go in and punch the first person you see.
Hey, you know what?
I was just the bigger kid. I was tall. No one messed with me.
You know what? Lucky you, because when I went into middle school, this is, you know, again, I get up at the bottom of the totem pole.
Yeah.
And, you know, we go through the whole year, everything's fine, right? But then we do like a little summer school thing. And so tell me why Jonathan just let these motherfuckers just beat my ass.
Oh, he act like he didn't know you. Damn.
No, he was over there.
Oh, for real.
Ask him. There was like, it was, so you know in Brooks, there was like those stairs that were like at the far end of the hall. They had them like, it goes up and you go around and go all the way to the, yeah, it was right there. And he was just standing there watching
the
them.
second half of the stairs?
Yeah.
Oh, man. No, teachers can't get there quick enough. Kids are scattered by then.
Yep.
Dang.
That's how it was at North when we had the small gym in the back of the school, and then my uncles and stuff was like, because a lot of my family went to North, like my mom, my aunts and uncles and whatever, but he was like, if they wanted to fight, he would go all the way to the back in the small gym. Yeah. And then when I got there freshman year, that's where a lot of the fights was. And I remember it was this dude, I mean, y'all know him, I ain't gonna say his name on here.
J5.
But he was like a senior, and he got into a fight with this sophomore. He like knocked him out cold.
Damn.
And he had to get taken out on a stretcher, went to the hospital, never came back to the school again.
What was the Tim? What was the black hallway in Southeast? Was it in hall?
I think it was in hall
or G hall. It was one of those. It was
nigga.
It wasn't in hall. It had to be G hall. I think G hall sounds familiar to me for some reason. It was G hall. That's where all the blacks hung out.
Oh, yeah, they just put everybody in there.
No,
Like
that's
by the
literally
libraries.
That's usually where all the blacks.
What that hall
hung
smell
out.
like? They said cocoa butter.
It smell like what you think.
Our school was ghetto, man. You go 2 hallways over and it's just niggas shooting dice in the
Exactly.
bathroom.
No. He's for real though. We went to Southeast.
Believe it.
So like y'all had a designated area where niggas fought. No, Southeast, it was just anywhere.
Oh no,
Anybody can get it.
That was the same at Heights. That was the exact same.
Yeah, courtyard. Yeah, but that's also where the goss hung out. Like the
Hacky sack.
yeah.
Wasn't none of them gonna jump in the fight though, so you knew you wasn't gonna get jumped out there.
And then the main hall, you drop your books in main hall, you might as well keep on walking.
Yeah, well, you see, when the backpacking books hit the ground, you already know what time it is. You hear niggas getting slammed in the lockers and shit.
Me and Kyle be having flashbacks when we hear Johnny Be Good playing. 'Cause they would play that when it was time to get to class, or right 2 minutes before the first bell would ring.
PTSD when that song come on in the supermarket.
Start hearing bells ring, and I'm like, oh shit, here we go.
Southeast is rough, so yeah, that's crazy.
Y'all like glad y'all survived that shit.
Oh, I hated Southeast. Like, you probably had a better experience than most.
Nah, I played football, man.
Yeah, you played football, so
No.
you was kind of.
Nah, I was a nerd. I played football though. I would get into it with my teammates.
But y'all little football players used to walk around with y'all little jerseys on during home games. You thought y'all was cool and stuff.
Boy, I wasn't a starter. That didn't get me no kind of swag.
Yeah,
They didn't know.
They had no idea.
Yeah.
Like, literally, there was a girl who I got on senior night to wear my jersey number. She was a friend of mine. Someone was like, 79? Who is that? They're like, that's Tim. They're like, Tim? But he's big. And I'm like, damn. Every time.
It's like having 2 USB or HDMI ports and whatnot, you know? You
Right.
ain't getting no play from that.
Exactly, your TV. Yo, where them football niggas at now though?
I don't
Exactly.
know. Well, we know where one of them is. He is locked
Yeah,
up.
half the niggas exactly. So, oh man.
But Esquire niggas.
You right though. You right though. If you lucky you didn't turn out gay.
You said choir? I tried my hardest.
Still got a little bit of.
Nah, man, because like some of the dudes I work with, they went to North too, but like they like way younger than me. And they was like, a dude that was a choir teacher, he was a homeboy when I went there.
Yeah.
But once they done went there and done graduated, he done turned into Mrs.
It happens.
I was like, dang.
Yo, it'd be like that.
It was in there the whole time.
Yeah.
I just hate when random niggas be like, "Oh yeah, you went to Southeast, right?" And I'm like, "Yeah, dude. Like, I don't know nobody from Southeast.
Man,
I hate that.
it's
Like,
crazy.
yeah, I went, but it's like I don't know you, dog. Like,
I remember like in like the decade after I like left high school, there were people who was like, "Oh yeah, I remember you from high school." I was like, "Yeah, you know, like
bro, I don't know you."
But I think what it was though, because like we would always have little when it was like pep rallies and shit. There were a couple of times where they would let us just b-boy and like break dance down on the floor. So then people would know who I was because I was doing shit like that.
Something.
But yeah, I'm just like, I don't know.
I was known in middle school for selling CDs. Like I was the CD man. But high school, no man, I don't mess with high school. You had football and you had breakdancing. Gene, what'd you do? You just kept to yourself.
No, I mean everybody basketball.
You played basketball.
I mean everybody know,
yes.
but
you played basketball. Yes, okay, you had that.
So what'd you have?
Nothing.
And plus,
You had to have something.
that and just being like, fly, having all the
Yeah, that always does.
all
Yeah.
the clothes and the shoes.
Yeah, whatever, nigga. my best friend in high school played
And the
basketball
braids.
during break, during lunch, so I couldn't hang out with him.
Where did you hang during lunch?
I do. As soon as I was able to leave, I was gone,
Out
bro.
by
I was gone.
He went
during
home.
lunch. I lived up the street, so I was gone. But when I couldn't, like my freshman and sophomore year, I hung out with a bunch of Asians, bro.
Oh,
Yeah.
A bunch of
They was
Asians
playing
and white
21,
people.
wasn't they?
They was
All
playing
the time.
21.
All the
They
fucking
was
time.
playing 21, but I didn't
You was
fit
in the
there.
library.
Nah, I was in the lunchroom, but I didn't fit in with them either because them Asians was racist, bro.
Dang.
They said nigga more than me.
Nobody
They
says
said nigga more
Hey,
than me.
Yo,
Basically, an Asian
this is one
people.
chick.
I hate
High
it, bro.
So like the Asians that we was with, none of them said nigga.
Yeah.
But the second this one chick Lita came, she was saying like literally she said like nigga more than I was. I was
Y'all,
just like,
y'all niggas think
damn.
y'all slick with the me dang and stuff. Like,
Yeah.
we know what that
Nah,
means.
yeah,
exactly.
We know what it means. So y'all was just racist, and I'm like,
Yeah,
why do
they
I
got
hang
that
out
me
with y'all?
chung, me dang.
Exactly.
That's why you had to call him,
Nah,
confuse
Southeast
them.
Asians did not give a damn. They would walk up to you. They'd be like, "What up, nigga?"
Yeah, like, hey.
Walk up like stink mirror.
That's why I hate it Southeast.
But it'd be
bro.
like 5 of them. So like you don't want to do nothing because you know they're gonna jump you.
I just walked around my backpack, but as soon as I was able to leave, I left, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't even go nowhere. I'll just go home and just sit there.
just stare at the wall
Be
for a
like,
little
man,
bit.
I don't even want to be.
But I think I was known for my hair too, because I'm the one like I would get all the Iverson braids and stuff. So
course.
I set the standard. So niggas be seeing my hair, and they be like, all right, they try to go find somebody to braid their hair
this
like
nigga
mine.
get his hair braid like every week. He had his personal stylist. Get his
I sure did. I had
braids.
like 3 or 4 of
Yeah,
them.
who just has time for that?
Hey man, something about sitting between a girl's legs for 2 or 3 hours.
It was probably your sister braid.
Yeah, right.
He's like, it counts.
I was a good little mix of all of y'all in high school there. I was kind of a chameleon. I could go from group to group.
Yeah.
I was a nerd, but I still dressed fly. I had all kinds of different shoes. I had long hair, so girls always trying to play with my hair.
And you was a football player, so
I could be anywhere I wanted.
you had
Yeah,
it
the
all.
same way. I mean, like I would kick with the Asians, kick it with like the goth kids, black people, fucking like the Magic the Gatherers, all that
But
shit.
I like the variety.
Yeah.
I couldn't just be like predominantly one ethnicity.
I think it's crazy. Like high school is basically just kind of like a microcosm of the world. Like you don't know where you're gonna end up, but like it's wild to think about. Like you would probably never go to like some goth club right now, right? Gotta
So
think
going
about
to
that.
a rave or something.
No, I
Yeah.
wouldn't, but
But
there's this random club here in Wichita. This is random. It's called the Triangle Club.
A word.
I don't know if it's gay or not. I don't know what it is. But I said, what is the Triangle Club?
Oh, you gonna try some angles?
I don't know. But it was this, I've never, my 30 plus years of living in Wichita, I've never heard of this place, but it's a place called the Triangle
What-
Club.
yeah, what is it?
And I'm
The
like, is this a
Triangle
goth club?
Club.
Because it had like, they had this sign on the outside that says under old management or something. Like it was
Wait, under old.
yeah, it was like under old management or something like that. It was something stupid, but like, nah, I wouldn't go to the golf club.
You wouldn't.
Nah, I would. I went to
I would
rodeo. Like the rodeo, was
country.
the country club.
Yeah.
but-
Yo, this
like-
place looked dirty.
yeah, man.
What it look like?
Look at that shit.
Oh, that outdated pool table, 1970s pool table.
It ain't nothing but like cement in there, like shit.
But like, I also wouldn't like.
I would still go.
We kind of avoid clubs where we know they're gonna be niggas at. So it's like, yeah, I don't know.
That's. I mean, but no, we didn't though, because we was always going to what was it?
Docks,
Emerson.
Yeah, well.
Or not Emerson. Fuck, what was it? Yeah, Rock Island. Yeah.
Well, yeah.
I hated it when they would close the nigga club because then the niggas would move like first.
Exactly.
Just
Migrate.
on Thursday night.
Yep.
Yeah, because
And then went to Doc Howard's.
yeah.
Right.
And then when Docs got shot up too much,
I
they was
remember I
like,
got
nah,
kicked
we ain't
out of
gonna
there the
do
last night they was open.
Shoot, I remember it was in the Indigo Lounge and they didn't have to rebrand 3 times because of shooting.
Yeah.
Yeah, what I heard they like redid the moon bar or the rooftop or something.
Oh,
They
industry.
remodel
Keep
it.
getting
Yeah.
shot up, man. Don't nobody want to
Interesting.
keep it.
Yeah, fuck
Because
that.
niggas messed it all up.
And Heroes is closed down now.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
And then they closed down. They was just like, fucking, I'm out.
Man, I had a weird experience though because we actually ended up going there on their very last weekend. We didn't know that it was that we were out playing bar golf, and the bouncer dude. This dude scared me. I am not gonna lie. Like, I'm not usually scared of people, but he was just this big old buff white dude, and he had these buttons on his jacket. And one was a Confederate flag, and the other one was a Juggalo pin. I'm like, oh,
You don't
want
call
them
his good
as
old
your-
boys.
You don't want them as your security.
Yeah.
I was like, nah, that's all I need to know. I'm like, don't act up for him here.
He was waiting. He knew it was closing, so he was out of a job anyway.
He's like, I just want somebody to start something.
It's this Triangle Club, man.
You still on it?
You know, I don't know, man. Because I saw the
go.
sign with the fucking like, you know.
Yeah, had the Illuminati. Had the Illuminati. Yeah.
I don't know,
Black
man.
got the next episode there.
Come back, you missing an eye or some shit, you know.
Well, speaking of next episode.
Yeah.
So this episode, as of recording, is coming out on a Tuesday. And then we have one more episode that's going to come out on a Friday. And then we're going to take a quick break because we're going to be in Kansas City. And we're going to do some
tit-tat.
Nah, man. Stupid weather is going to be like 30 degrees.
Yeah,
Anyway,
it drops.
it's
It drops
cool, man.
like
It's gonna
30s and
piss me
40s.
off,
It did say snow, but that went away.
It pissed me off when I saw that. But anyway, we're going to be at the All-in-One Gaming Convention, March 11th and 12th. Check us out. We have a panel on the 12th. It starts at 12 o'clock. It's in Olathe, Kansas at the Ballroom Center or Ball Event Center. I don't know the exact location, but just Google, go to Facebook, type in All-in-One Gaming Convention, and check us out. All Points Podcast is going to be live, and we're going to be on the spot. And if the weather is cool and decent and we're not tired, we might be downtown. So check us out. All-in-One Gaming Convention.
Yeah. I'm going to still be out there, though.
Got anything else you guys want to plug?
Yeah. N-word coming out.
I can't wait. But yeah. Gonna close us out?
Yeah, this has been the All Points Podcast. Like, share, and subscribe. Also, make sure that you give me a like in particular. This is A2.
Mall Midwest.
This is Kyle.
It's a mammoth.
And we
are
out of here.
Peace.